Chips. Butter. And just like that, we're at $5,000. Okay, what can we do with you? Don't imagine we're going to be able to do much with the money that we have. So I'm thinking I want to start by pulling off that panel. And pull off that panel. Pull off the front panel here. And so, all of our frame is rusted out. Realistically, there's not a whole lot to really be keeping from this. I mean, I guess I could throw some suspension parts on here and just hope that it runs. I mean, obviously it needs an engine. Let's see if we can pull this cab off of here. Yeah, I'll probably have to pull the bed off to get the cab off. So go ahead and do that. That shouldn't be too difficult. Come on, you. There we go. This one. That one. And you. There we go. I keep seeing the finger pop up. Where are you at? Let me grab you. There we go. Okay, there's a bed. And pull the cab off of you. Alright. Yeah, when it comes to this frame, there's really not much left to this thing. So, with that being in mind, I'm going to Herculean... Whoop. You know what? Stop. Thank you. We're going to grab this water hose and we're going to spray it down. So the parts that could be saved on this are some parts of the cab. It would need a new floor, but other than that, the cab is salvageable. Stop! Why am I stuck in here? Stop! But yeah, I would have to replace the floor. The back panel there looks good. The firewall looks good. Overall, the cab itself looks good, minus the floor. There's some rust spots here and there, but that can be remedied. That looks like it's part of the floor. So the cab is definitely salvageable. The bed, it looks like, would be in a kind of similar situation. There's a small little rust hole in that yellow panel there. So, I mean, it's a very similar situation. Would need to replace the floor panel on this. But overall, that's not too bad. But I would have to essentially rebuild the frame. So let's go see how much the frame costs for the B200. Oof. So just for the frame rails left and right, That's almost $800. Probably about $750. Getting the bed floor and the interior floor. The interior floor is kind of expensive too. But the bed floor isn't too bad. So I'm gonna grab the bed, bring it over here, and wash this down as well. So all things considered, the body of this thing isn't in that bad of condition, and if we look, things like the roof would be $300. So I definitely think that this will definitely be a side project of ours. It's going to definitely take a lot of money to get it back in working condition. But let's pull the bed out of this one, or the floor out of this one here. Put all of our salvageable panels up against the wall here. They're all in very good condition. Just a little rusty. But no actual rust holes. See, this came off of the frame too. Perfect. So we'll have to clean some of these parts up. De-rust such like that. That won't be too bad. I'm just gonna Herculean this bed over here for now. We'll work on this at another point. First and foremost, we've got a frame over here, so I wanna try to use the jack stand on this frame here. I don't know where it would attach. Oh, I saw a little check mark here. And no? Alright, that doesn't work. Not sure why it doesn't work, but it doesn't work. So let's see if we can get a frame rail. We're gonna need to replace both. So we'll buy both of those. Grab our wrench. And we'll see. This can be a very risky maneuver in this game. Up. Up. Okay. So we'll unbolt all of these cross members here. And the frame braces and the this and the that. That should be the last one. Perhaps? Mayhaps? Perhapsable? This one? No? What'd I miss? Oh, this one? Hello? Is there two here? Yes. Haha. Okay. So that's the right rail. So we'll grab the frame rail right for this one. And get you connected. Ooh. I don't know if that's gonna work. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Alright. Let's grab this little jack stand here. And we will try... Nope. Come on. Hmm. I just need something under this side. I don't care if I lose this part. Oh. Hey. This might be a thing. If we could just lift maybe here. Hey, there we go. Okay. Can you... Aha! Get these bolted on at the back. Get this bolted on at the front. All of the ones in between, despite them being pretty rusty right now. Okay. There we go. That one's on there. Let's see if we can do the same for the other side. Get you... right around here. Yeah, that should work. So we'll get the old rail off. This. As it precariously balances and waves. There we go. Here. What? There we go. Okay. Old frame rail off. New frame rail on. Get these bolted down. Okay. Frame rails are connected, so the rest of it should be easy. Don't have to worry about you. So let's go ahead and start replacing some of these parts, such as the cross member here for the engine mount. So. There we go. Nice new cross member. Let's get this rear one replaced. It's starting to get a little dark. My character's getting a little bit tired, but... So we'll just go ahead and bolt that on like so, and then I think we should be safe to pull this off and move the jack out of the way and just have you kind of sit here. I'm actually gonna scooch that somewhere. Okay, now that we got a full moon and you can at least see a little bit, maybe. I put the frame of the truck over here. That way we can work on it a little bit closer. And I went ahead and bought a couple more parts. Now I want to make sure that I'm leaving myself some money to be doing customer jobs as well. So I'm probably going to stop once I reach a lower level of, like, maybe, I don't know, $3,000. But since we do have some money to be working with, we can just swap out some of these parts, get ourselves a nice clean frame.